Hello, this is Sara Estelle here, and today I'd like to talk to you about connecting with money. Now please don't stop watching right now, because I'm not going to talk about the boring aspects of money. What I'm going to talk about is the spiritual side of money and how to connect with the spiritual side of money in today's world. We do need to look at the practical side too. So, first of all, I'd like to share a little bit of an embarrassing story about myself many years ago, when I had very little money. And even though I had very little money, I actually had no idea how much was in my bank account most of the time. And I don't know if you've ever had this experience as well too. I know lots of people that I work with can absolutely resonate with this, is that the longer I took to actually look at my bank balance, the more worried I became, and the more it affected my energy system basically. And the kind of sad thing about it is that I didn't know that I could do it any differently. I can't quite believe it as I say this, but I had never been shown or taught the importance of this, and if I had, it had somehow passed me by. And I do remember the times that I did actually connect and look, and I had to be really brave to do it because it wasn't pretty what I was looking at. I usually felt really, really relieved because it wasn't as bad as I thought it was. And as soon as I knew, then I could do something about it. And I used essences, flower essences, massively to help me do this. So I'm talking to you about this today because somehow or another, over the times that have gone, women, mainly women, it can happen for men too, but I'd like to talk today about women, have lost their empowerment around money. And often, I remember my mum, when my mum died, we found out some things that we didn't know about her level of empowerment with money. And I remember when my dad died, which was 15 years before her, one of the things that we had to deal with is that my mum didn't know how to write a check. She had not been given any empowerment around that at all. Now, I'm a kind of different woman to my mum, but similar in many, many ways. And so I wasn't like that. But I didn't realise the importance of connecting with the practical side of money, and how by allowing myself to connect, I would actually be raising my vibration and therefore making everything so much easier for me. So thank goodness the business mentoring programs and the sacred money archetype work that I've done have changed that massively for me. Often the first step is literally just to acknowledge it in ourselves, to acknowledge that we don't do it, and that by doing it, it would change things massively. So if this resonates at all with you, I'd really strongly encourage you. And it's not about how much money you have or how much money you don't have. It's about making friends with money, and by knowing that you empower yourself by taking a look, by connecting. And when we connect in that practical way to the containers, which are the banks, the PayPals, or whatever, however the money flows through, we can start to be grateful for it. We can start to be grateful for the actual physical containers that hold our money in different ways than we might do from just connecting at it with a practical way. And then we can use our precious energy to actually do what we came here to do, and that's to allow the flow of energy through us to heal ourselves, to heal those we're here to work with, and to ultimately heal our planet. So I hope that's been helpful for you. In the programs that I run, with the Empowered Healer programs that I run, we look really, really deeply at our connection with money. It's a lifelong transformation and can make such a difference to you. And in the work that I do with flower essences, there are so many flower essences that can help us shift our belief systems around money. And they've been massively, massively helpful to me. Okay, so blessings to you. from the beautiful French countryside in the summer, and my lovely oak tree just behind you, just behind me. And yeah, so I leave you with that. The more empowered I become with money, the more I connect with the details of money. It's not boring at all, it's empowering and makes such a difference. So the more I connect with money, the more empowered I become. So there's your mantra for this week. Blessings. Bye-bye.